Shalom Rastafari, Assalamu Alaikum, peace to the kings and the queens of the earth. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday? Just want to hope everyone had a good day off yesterday. If you had the day off or the holiday, be safe. And just getting through the week. Hope everyone's just staying healthy. You know, every once in a while I drop these healthy tips, and I'm just going to continue to do these things and maybe get more organized in the future with it. But I wanted to talk today about a herb, a spice that I think you should be using every single day. And we're going to talk about turmeric today. Turmeric, the good turmeric, and specifically turmeric concurrent with black pepper. So if you know the history of turmeric, it's definitely like a good spice. It's usually, used in curry dishes, Caribbean dishes, Indian dishes. And obviously it's pretty good, right? But it's almost like a cumin, things like that, or even a cayenne pepper, which I will also do a series on that too. But the turmeric definitely has so many benefits, and I'm going to keep this one kind of basic and kind of short, but it's one of those health tips that I think that everyone should really be listening to. And this is a spice or a herb that I think everyone should be taking. Again, the motivation, into some of these things. First of all, looking into my health, I think I really got into it in the past maybe 2 years. You go through things mentally, or you go through situations where you just want to be the healthiest you can possibly be. You start researching things, especially after the pandemic. I really got into self-healing. I knew my lifestyle was pretty good, but, we can always improve. And I knew about turmeric, obviously. I know about its pain-relieving benefits, so to speak. I remember after having like a long basketball, I just went out and played basketball for like 3 games, and I put my body damn near in shock because I haven't done anything like that in such a long time. And this is about 3 years ago. And remember having a turmeric tea, and it really kind of helped me at least sleep that night and, not be so sore the next day. Well, when I did my research about it, it's something that I definitely take every day. I've been taking it now consistently for probably a good 2 to 3 months. And this is a spice that, spices like cayenne pepper and turmeric are things that you can really naturally ingest. There's not like a thing where you have to weigh yourself off of it, right? It's kind of a spice that you can have on a daily basis. I don't think your body, what I've seen, will not just get used to it and just flush it out or whatever. It's something that automatically and every day can help out because of the production that it's needed. So investing in your health is something that to me is serious. I think that if you don't feel good, you can't even really operate well. You can't really think well, and especially if you have any kind of stomach issues, you must know that the stomach and the brain coexist, or they align with each other, right? If your brain or your stomach to your brain, it automatically goes. That's how when you're notified when it's time to throw up or something like that. Your brain knows before it even does it. So turmeric is one of the biggest. Some of its benefits, obviously, is inflammation. Gets rid of inflammation very well. Inflammation to me is more important than we know. When we think about inflammation, we think about swollen ankles or swollen shoulder, or maybe joints that are swollen, so to speak, things of that nature, back pain, stuff like that. When we go to inflammation, I think that most people have inflammation and don't really realize it. They probably have a lot and don't really realize it. If you're not working out on a consistent basis, you probably don't really identify what your inflammation will be. And you probably have no clue that you possibly have inflammation in your brain or in your head. Turmeric, curcumin, especially with the black pepper, because I keep saying that because when you add black pepper to the turmeric, it multiplies its effects by 2,000%. That is a complete fact. You can look that up right now on some of the things. It's one of the reasons why black pepper, because of it absorbs better, and it actually multiplies its effect by, again, 2,000%. So getting rid of inflammation is very important on a day-to-day basis. It's day-to-day for you just literally having better blood flow, better just overall movement in your body, less soreness, and also you're less prone to disease. So getting rid of inflammation is a key factor in a lot of things. And honestly, turmeric concurrent with black pepper is one of those things that definitely does that. Again, I have taken it for 3 months now, And of course, I've noticed that my inflammation has completely, I mean, it used to kind of go up and down with my diet, right? I kind of knew when I had a little bit of too much salt or something like that. So all of a sudden I might get inflamed, get a little swollen in my feet or hands or whatever like that. Now with me taking turmeric on a daily basis, inflammation is very low. I don't even think I really have much at all. And so that affects your stretching, that affects your flexibility too, right? Like when you're stretching and you're so sore, you're tight, you can have inflammation in those areas you may not even know. So those are one of the effects it does have. It's detoxifying also, very good for your stomach health. It's a detoxifying type of herb that really just gets rid of some of the necessary stuff in your intestinal lining. So it does really good for that. You need to have your stomach on pretty much a routine. If you can get to a healthy point where you kind of know when you're going to go to number two in the bathroom or take a shit or whatever. I mean, I know it's kind of whatever, but these are more important things to get rid. You're really just getting rid of waste. And so being regular with your waste removal is extremely important when it comes to a lot of things, especially being bloated or having think about on a basic logic level, you don't want any kind of waste in your body whatsoever. So if you have stored up waste and you haven't gone to the bathroom in a few days, you have some problems. And turmeric in the morning, again, will definitely help you out with that. It definitely helps out, not to be graphic, but it helps out with your gut health overall. Your gut becomes like a machine. You even know the times that you're going to go to the bathroom. You're very regular. So these are things that continue to, get your body in. When you ingest food, take what you can out of it and waste and get it out as soon as possible. Those are things that keep your body and your inflammation down, and your bloating down and things of that nature. And again, one of the biggest things that I didn't mention also is because of its inflammation, it attacks inflammation so much. This also helps with the brain and Alzheimer's or even Parkinson's disease. It can help somewhat either reverse it or even prevent it because of the elimination of what's actually plaque in the brain, which causes memory issues and Alzheimer's. This actually eliminates that. I read this one article. It's called the actual cause of Alzheimer's. I think it was called this thing called BDSF, and it's the over excess of this, which causes brain issues, which goes right to the memory. Turmeric literally eliminates these things, and so me, fortunately, being blessed by Jah with this complete herb, and being knowledgeable, getting on it. Again, our past generation did not have this knowledge. You know what I mean? When I look back on it, it was always the newest drug. What was the newest drug to take that would help? It was never anything natural. And we're seeing the effects of it now. A lot of our elders could have been maybe their entire life, their past life, the past 20 years could have been affected with better knowledge. And I go personally with my mom. My mom struggles with dementia right now, and that's a part of Alzheimer's. And I definitely think with the diet and the foods, and we always think that we eat chicken, we eat baked chicken, and we eat vegetables, and the grease and the chicken, the meat, the soul food. Ultimately, if it's causing mucus, it's causing plaque buildup, it's causing inflammation in the head, which is ultimately causing possible brain and memory issues. So she is one person that I wish we knew about turmeric a very long time ago, because I think it's one of those things where you're going to have to continue to take on a daily basis. It's something that there is no side effects really. There's some people say they have a little bit of stomach issues. I have not one issue since I've taken turmeric and curcumin. I've taken 2 different brands, but to be honest with you, turmeric is turmeric, and just make sure you have the black pepper and the curcumin with it. It's almost like a ginger too. We'll get into ginger also and a couple of herbs in a week or so. But I suggest that everyone get you some turmeric and curcumin and black pepper and try it out for a good month. And I guarantee you that 1, you'll have great stomach health. 2, it also helps with your skin, either topically or just internally. And you can pretty much tell that why I would do that, because of its, again, lowering inflammation. It's just so important. That goes into your face also, things of that nature. It could definitely help out. I've seen a difference on myself. Definitely seen a difference in soreness, in muscles, And again, with gut health and being sharper, I don't know if that's being the turmeric, but it probably does help. My mind pretty much stays somewhat sharp. I love to feed my mind and read. I get up every morning with clear energy. I'm never groggy, and that's because of other things also. And yeah, I'm just listening to my body and any ailment that I feel that needs to be improved. I try my hardest to improve that, and I know with turmeric and cumin that takes care of the mind and the stomach pretty well. Again, the elimination of inflammation, elimination of any kind of plaque or mucus is key. That's the Dr. Sebi life, right? And we all are starting to understand that was the key to us being healthier people. So thank y'all for listening. If you have any questions, again, I'm always here. I'm learning every day, but I love this stuff. I'm passionate about herbs and keeping healthy. It's something that I literally learn. I think I learn different things every day. I started learning about the lemon water cleanse. Why it's pretty good to sometimes have some lemon water in the morning, first thing you drink, to help up that liver and cleanse out some of the stuff. I like it. I immediately started drinking it, and I feel like my body was kind of in a detox mode, right? Just kind of getting a little bit of the waste out, and felt much better. So I will continue with the health series, and again, get you some turmeric. It's pretty solid, and I think everybody can use its benefits. Much love. Talk to y'all soon.